Hello and welcome. I'm your Mr. Venom 1974 and this is a special video about a great book. It's a novel. It's Ready Player One from Ernest Cline. I think a lot of people still know this book, and it's really interesting. I think it sums up all what's nostalgic about the 80s. It's really simple. It has a lot of references to movies, to series. There was a great reference to Max Headroom. Matt Frewer, you got Max Headroom, great thing. Well, so many references to games. So this is why I'm talking on this channel about this book. Where references like Intellivision's Astro Smash, Joust, Tempest. It's great. The story itself, it's a mixed bag. The system, I think the world, the sci-fi world, is really good. It's a mixture of Total Recall, Blade Runner, Shadow One, all the typical sci-fi stuff. You know, the world is beyond economic crisis. The poor living in a trailer park. The rich people have their own business, and there are multi-business corporations, giant corporations, but strangle the world, if you want to call it. And in the year 2044, Wade is one of the guy who is in the Oasis. The Oasis is a second life type. You can work in the Oasis, educate in the Oasis, live in the Oasis, of course. And this, should I say, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, it's not the kind, was built from James Halliday and Ogden Monroe. And after the death of Halliday, there was a rumor that in this system there is an Easter egg. And if you be able to find this Easter egg, you get the control of Oasis, so you get the control of a complete virtual world. And this virtual world has planets like Klingon, the Klingon home planet, like every reference from Dungeons and Dragons or other things. It's really interesting. The world itself, I think, works. Even the IOI, the main corporation with its sixes, work. And there was a great segment that, wait, this avatar is called Parsival, and there's one thing I was laughing about: nobody uses that nickname. No, Parsival is really unknown, of course. So Wade enters this corporation, or sneaks in this corporation as a prisoner. You have to read the book so you know why. And infiltrate his company, and it's really good. It's really Orwell-esque. This was really good segment. What is not so good, I think the interaction with the protagonists is not so great. I think the most of the characters are really bland. There are 5 main protagonists. You will see one, I think 2 are Japanese, and when there's Artemis, the love interest, of course, and H, and I believe H has a truth behind the existence. Of course, you know the chat rules, so maybe a man is not you can guess it, I think. So it's really typical, and it's not so interesting. The dialogue is really corny. It's strange, awkward. It's typical nerd stuff. If you want to call that nerdom, I think it's typical. But the portrayal of the 80s, like talking about the Sword Quest from Atari or other things, or talking about what was unknown to me, Dungeon of Daryl from a TIS-80, this is wonderful. This is really great, and it's really, really fun. So give this book a try. I think it's worth it. And in this series I will play the old games, like to show you what these old games has to offer. And maybe this is your kind of series. It's really old stuff, you can guess that. But I think it's stuff that makes this really interesting. And I heard that concept of this book will be filmed by Warner, so believe me, there will be a movie. That was not a surprise, because I think this is really interesting, this concept. I'm your Mr. Venom 1974, and this book is great, believe me, and if you like the series, watch it, rate it, or subscribe to the channel if you want to. So believe me, there will be more in the future. See you!